want to kind of send them back, give him a little dust, make him unable to really escape, and then get him down. So
yeah,
having a dazzle TPing out to maybe place some wards.
just go quickly. We'll have our both teams just and advise about the delay here with the DTT. So they're going to now just get it towards down as a really important part of this particular this because as you can see, iceice is down there. Oh wow, snipes the bird, just funny. And exactly, and I mean, so he's done two things, which is excellent. Which is they've predicted the Beastmaster lane. We've got two parts of this equation. We've got the wall spot out the ancient sort of area and the camp. Plus, they've also thrown a stick inside the box of camps. Sorry, Radiant hard camp, just a point more. And this is his classic. Is like your introduction to just being real handle of the sits where it is. It's out where everybody is. Beautiful picture there, and Faith is lock out a couple of heroes for him, but I think they'll be able to get across. They picked the Ricky. Ooh. However, I think Rick's to but work from distance to stay away from that. So.
Yep, and they actually managed to deward that sentry that was up on the camp as well. So.
Nice.
Oh, and how the dewarding the deward? We're having the deward battle.
If memory serves, just yeah, I'm sure it's just inside. Yep, it is. They block out the this what Wilson's doing. Alright, it's got to. They thought he would jump somewhere. Here, he's gonna have a bit of a hard time with Beast. What I do with Beast, as we talked about, was his versatility and what he can do. So normally you stick around here off with harass heroes, make clubs, but if you get the camp, the hard camp, you're in trouble to head to the jump. So that's why he has also grabbed talents. Be alright to head into the door to be there. It's a good start was to block him out of the lane and give complete free farm to Shadow on his flick.
Yeah, so Shadow's getting that free farm and Beastmaster. Yep, I was just having a look at this mid lane, and Brewmaster really isn't having the best time because Timber is having such a good time being able to play very aggressively with that armor, and just look at that damage out from his cube. Really not a fun lane for this Brewmaster. And oh, Ricky's actually going for the courier, but he just misses it, which is mildly unfortunate.
Yeah. Something like that. It was very lucky that the Eagles was grabs bottle there. That's sort of his other step is to jump and try and deny that courier and deny the bullet if you can. Otherwise, the bottle from transit. Big part of just modern, I guess you could say. I'm like,
yeah, already the pub stomper, now upgraded.
Yep.
So, Beast is actually maybe looking to do something up in the bottom lane since his Ricky is just being a hassle, but he's not going to find Urga, who's kind of just chilling out. Oh, he's doing the Bishop block.
Radiant's courier has been
the creeps back was pretty good. Oh, and he managed to get the courier this time.
That's fine. Yeah, very nice offer of innocence. So that delays the bottle move for mid lane, which is going to just make this so much harder. Some early part of the game is going to be quite difficult for just because absolute game pointed out he does a ridiculous amount of damage. If he catches while he throws out the old whirling death, then he's going to put so much damage on Eagles, and in fact he's getting a roll here. There is a bringing him by. But yeah, it's going to be terrific for that. Ricky is going to provide so much annoyance in the jungle as well, and of course, you've got the fact that we've got Shadow on the offling. So.
Well, I suppose he just didn't jump on because the Radiant support, like, you know, you have the Brew and the Disruptor missing quite a lot and off the map. But, yeah, at the same time, I think also Wings, in general, they seem fairly safe players, but yeah, it is a very scary lane, and Brew actually has to go back and spend that TP and goes back into lane and actually deals quite a lot of damage to him while he's regenning mana from the fountain, and Tim is gonna probably regen that up pretty easily for that reactive armor, which is very sad. Getting a Disruptor to help him out.
It's it to saw you basically just shortly after. And it's not the 4-minute rune that goes, which always comes in handy for something you want to cast a lot. And just in terms of the farming at the moment, Morphing's up to 32 CS, and we've got 25, and you followed by the Terrorblade. So XemistrY is doing its best on this one.
And there's a waveform up on top, and then they're right-clicking Beastmaster down. Beastmaster doesn't know where to run to. He's being maledicted. There is a TP response. Beastmaster's still trying to run. The goes off for the too much damage because Maledicted was late. Have a Hawk up, and he gets waveform down. They turn around and kill the Hawk, and the Dazzle was just a little late. He couldn't do anything, and he was just too far because Beastmaster was running diagonally. They're actually looking to maybe catch up to Dazzle as well now. They have the path coming up the waveform, the little cloud, and down he goes as well. And poor Dazzle has no items except for an Observer Ward.
Very, very tricky stuff here from Teletubbies at the moment. Shadow gets that first one. He gets mentioned a couple of nice kills there.
And actually kill out on mid as well on the Brewmaster from the top tower. Sorry to interrupt you, but yeah.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, Blink's just gonna have such an easy time in. Gonna say he picks up his. He's got his arc. Of course, probably head towards a. Probably see a blood. And just helps augment him to be able to just survive ridiculously long fights. In a sense, he's just on a level 3 with not so much tank. He's getting great. He's getting great information on what's going on, as we consider that sort of scouting about. What what's going on? Pretty throwing out a couple of bridges to do some work here.
If not top and mid, at least bottom is having a pretty good time. I mean, this tower is only on half HP down at foot, so they're doing the pushing thing that they're meant to be doing, and yeah. I mean, it's easy to kind of, like, you know, tilt from, you know, we're being out CS, they got killed on 2 lanes, but that bot lane has been doing decently, despite Ricky having a lot of information, as you were saying, having a good look. That's mostly what he's been really doing, you know, looking as well as preventing and Disruptor's actually going to catch out with Disruptor, setting him back with the Disruptor. He can't move. He's just going to TP and basically save his friend. Can he do something in reply? Have a Bishop, Ricky's here, and TB can't really run anywhere. Bishop block was really good.
Very, very nice. Yeah. TP was quite good. They were able to set stock to catch that terrible is quite good. You mentioned, I think it's really going to be dependent on this early game. But if DTT can't find some space for terrible, at least an item or 2 up and ready to go, he's got it from treads, which is not bad. Still quite behind all thing, quite far behind the save as well, just because of the mids. Sure, to be able to get that Terrorblade, and we will see the rotation in. It looks as if get part of that out. We're just see what happens here. They down in the jungle. Ricky's going to throw down us. It's not the best positioning for that strike, so we're then throws a jack and step Dazzle, and it's as if wow, massive bees in from the tele side. They'll get a glimpse and wow, bit of trouble there. Gets not bit blocks and a lot of the heroes, but I think wait to be able to get out of this.
Slander on the Ricky, and TB actually turns around and put the Ricky back, and now he's actually going on the uptick. This is a huge turnaround. Timber manages to finish off Disruptor, but despite still going and just running away, he's being poisoned, still running, getting right click down, but that armor, he's just gonna chill out, take a CS. He doesn't care that there are 3 heroes.
He's almost, he's getting poisoned with his blood, you know what I mean, that's how he's doing. yeah, good. There was a TP in from the DTT team. Like, I mean, it was quite reasonable for them to take the advantage in the goal. The it was, yeah, so it wasn't too bad at all. I think he might be with it around there, especially Rubick. Down the bottom, Mirana, a little bit of trouble. He's got the big air on top of him with the damage. He gets stuck. Innocence is on the back of him, just trying to distract him while he massive fights going on. We just Shadow grabs another kill, and well, if it's going to be a great game from Wing now that they've got their the perseverance on the wall, so he's going to have a bit more room to move now that they have some mana.
Yeah, and yeah, with that early fight with the I think was it 2, I mean, if you were DTT, you'd be pretty happy with the trade at this point. But they take down mid tower, and they can't really find a trade because you have a bit bot. You did have Brew trying to be a little aggressive, but they were just kind of stalling him. And yeah, kind of a pretty dire situation. I mean, if you're DTT, you're thinking, okay, we want to farm up our TV and kind of out-farm them, but yeah, then managing to get a pickoff and the farm, it's a bit difficult.
One big thing for Wings has been present for their bit. They've got some great warding through the you'll see just a couple of clips, and then down in the bottom, they've got good vision here to be able to catch the if he tries free there. As we mentioned, this sort of strategy, the DTT have fruition. Tier 1 in mid, I'd love to see him try to jump on the tier 1 somewhere, perhaps on bottom or the top. I mean, farming, so had quite an easy time.
Yeah, and Modeling is actually kind of, I would say, overextending a little bit, do you think? I mean, I think they're actually planning on capitalizing that with this drop from Brewing out, right up, and he's created a replicate kind of damaging him, and I guess they've decided not to because he has replicate up.
Yep. So hard to catch a zero, but I mean, more strength and then the replicates get out there.
Yeah, that's actually very annoying.
That's the thing, you've got to be able to jump him, stun him down, and like even...
and there's a roll coming out of Ricky up at mid, the heal bomb coming out, he's poisoned, and Ricky's gone up ult, he's still dusted though, and he's kind of linked to the wagon, still trying to run. Witch Doctor is coming up and healing him, and here's the stun and the ult, and but he manages to TP out with the grave, and that will be 2 oldies coming out for no kills, and well, Oshaka takes the tower in the meantime, up at bot, but yeah, that was middle clash.
It was interesting to see how the Ricky got out of that. I was quite impressive to see that he just throw out the ulti. I mean, that's part of it. It takes you out of the world. You actually be fighting during the time, but way to get out of the time. So, from Innocence and Wings, imposing themselves on here. We can see that warding has continued with vision for them, and they've now all of the tier 1s. And once again, it's very similar to the previous game. They're just limiting the space of DTT to be able to grab some. And I mean, if, as I said, XemistrY has picked up a Dragonlance, which is, I guess, it's kind of a similar with Drow that we had, what Wing had in the previous game, but it adds the same sort of thing. A bit of range for range for playing us on this hero, given that he's absolutely.
Yeah, that's definitely right. And I'm just having a look at... Oh, okay, nothing's happening here. I was having a look at you commenting on vision, and actually, you have a sentry out, a Teletubbies down here, that just misses this observer ward, which is always a very sad thing to see when you're looking back on your replays. But yeah, there's actually such good ward control from Wings, and I'm surprised that, you know, up in here in mid as well, you have a sentry just missing that observer ward. It's a huge shame because, you know, you are having the sentries, you have the correct idea, you know where the wards are, but your sentries are just missing them.
Yeah, it's disappointing for them. You see DTT try and make some space and go for the top 10. Will they ward?
Radiant structures
That
are
would
fortified.
be that smoke.
Radiant's bottom
Not the
tower
best
is
there
under
for
attack.
DTT. They weren't aware of the very close
Dire's
mid
top
again.
tower
Yeah,
is under
the
attack.
sentry just missed out. They back to jungle, throw it out, they cook and they spill a lot of the well, mallet and doesn't be only different, so
Yeah, he got roared, so he couldn't have.
iceice
Coconut.
having a fun time.
I've never heard it called a coconut before.
You got that tet too, it's awesome. Yeah. This is the good part of having this use. If they can catch Shadow, they may be able to bring him down because they do have some really hard burst of skills here on the side of DTT. Just a matter of getting this guy long out more, as we mentioned before, is a very tough thing to do.
Definitely. And I was just thinking earlier, like, was Witch Doctor trying to be cheeky? He accidentally pulled towards all the smoke. Maybe he didn't get the memo, but he was hiding in the trees as well, so maybe he did intend to pop the smoke and maybe TP out, but he just got caught, which was a bit silly, or like, I
Radiant's
suppose?
top tower is under attack.
I'm not sure. Sometimes you see them just sort of go for those sort of missions that they can you know, throw out an ulti, and again, Dice is in a bit of trouble here. But he differently gives them out. They kind of, well, goes up, round with just gets a great one, and down goes the down. He's out of the action. Now Beastmaster down as well, and Wings get a couple of good kills here. Are they going to be seeing what looks as if the side as he gets out of the couple of
That's no way.
I was gonna say like, it was about to come back to that. I was gonna say teach it out of but he does go with and it's quite a reasonable victory for them. It's obviously and I mean, you know, what's the plan here for DT? I mean,
Radiant's bottom
what the kind
tower
of
is under attack.
maybe get the next other one on Terrorblade.
Radiant's bottom
He
tower
can
has
sort of help them hold the line, and they can create some space. Very similar to the situation with the last game, where if they just had a little bit more time, they could be able to hold them together and provide a bit of a Terrorblade. I think to look a little grim for Teletubbies guys.
Yeah, you're right. What do you do as DTT? Because when you're grouped up, you get Fission and Timber Sword and Witch Doctor ulted, but when you're trying to pick someone off, they're just off moving you. You know, you have Morphling who's always on the map, but really hard to kill. In general, they have managing to get kills on the Witch Doctor, but really, what is that achieving at this point in the game? It's really quite rough, and you can't really sit back and farm because the Wings' Ricky is all up in your grill. It's just a very tough situation to be in. Oh, and there goes the courier to Rick. Oh no.
Ooh. Very, very.
Radiant's bottom
I
tower
think
is under attack.
from a little bit of drafting problems here because, as you pointed out, a great hero for DT have. Oh, they do catch Ricky bring back. He jumps into the side. He's not getting it for this one. He's up paying the fence and yeah, so he gets quite quickly and could be back 36. But as I say, I think. Of course, I'm not a huge fan of the dazzle in this. No, like I know why they did grab it for the it's great, those images and pushing and all that kind of fun. But you know, we kind of get that thing that was picked last, which is probably great. But with me, dazzle just doesn't really provide anything in terms of lockdown breeze. Just a bit of a heal, a bit of armor to help out in that, but really criminal in this sort of context with the team that they're against. So they're gonna have to sort of make up for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and again with the draft, I think the fact that mid had such a bad time, and it was again picking two melee heroes after you see a Timber Sword come out, it was a bit of a not sure. And yeah, so they traded the the Dire top tower for the Rod, and now they just bring back the smoke up
Oh wow.
Oh, the ulti's coming out. Brave, and then plus the ulti to try and disrupt what is going on here with the Dire side. They're looking to engage the Radiant team. They're going after Earthshaker, who's actually being teleported back. His stuff is down. Tim's doing a lot of damage so with his ulting and his Q, and he manages to take 2 down with more health. And Morph is just right-clicking and right-clicking away, and he is trying to do all he can, but he needs to run now because he's alone with Gary, Morph, and Timbersaw, and they're both just chasing up with him. Bruce coming around, trying to see if he can help. Lincoln will negate the W. Now he has to run as well. Everyone's just running, and it seems like that might be the end of it. No, they're actually still after this Terrorblade. He's going to be slowed, he's going to be nicked, and he goes down to a strike. Bruce still here, but not much to do. Oh, he's actually awkwardly running away from the spirits, and he manages to blink away. Roll comes out on the team. It's been right being found, Ricky's here, and there is nothing you can do as he goes down. So much damage coming out from the Morph with the Timbersaw. Morphling is actually just really good right now. He doesn't care, he's taking all the damage because he can just wave from away, and there's no Raw to stop him. And they're just going to keep trying to brigade. Now, also managed to get someone back. They linked to the wagon. Nothing much more happened there because they just really don't have the damage or any more spells. I mean, they managed to teleport him back, but then no stuns or anything will pull off on that. And Timber's actually just gonna, Timber and Ricky are just gonna hang around, going, okay guys, well, 2 are still down, they're respawning. Who cares? Let's just knock on this mid tower.
I think, yeah, when you just realize what this kind of thing is, they're 3 heroes that are quite different and actually kill. The hero, of course, is invisible half the time. You've got on that more blink Timbersaw. Those 3 heroes are not easy to kill. Obviously, when you catch Ricky out of position, then he dies right. But you just find so much, say, the information that provides, and not easy to kill all the time, means that we've got a really good lineup here to just constantly, and that sort of brings us back to the sports and the lineup of Teletubbies. But with Lynn, love the work of the disruptors so far. I think it's, we've XemistrY Yasha, so he's going to grab Manta quite soon. And I think grab that he can start to put these things out. It's just about is that enough, you know? And that can that actually compete with the fact that Timbersaw with a massive sort of farm right now. As you can see, he's got a blink now. Blink is just so big on Timbersaw. Come DTT, they are looking for solid. Well, they actually find the replicator of the coconut to say hello on the over here. Down to the room after it. Out comes the static storm. A lot of trouble with the DTT with Grave coming out of him. So it doesn't save anyone except for the Dazzle that gets down. But for a while is DTT on the floor right now. It's to the top, is in a lot of trouble, and that's what I'm talking about. They tried to get the jump on was wins of just such mobility in for these drones, and then that just the old I don't ever die factor in playing Timbersaw. So great fight there for them to make this series.
Yeah, it's such a shame because it looked promising. They were, you know, they blinked on, they roared, but it was a replicate, and that's just bad luck, I suppose. I mean, what can you really do at this stage? I mean, Morphling still holding onto the Aegis as well. And oh yeah, they were doing the right thing by smoking in and trying to find them, and it would have made sense for them to be alone, and so... Because Morphling has been, you know, solo pushing on towers and stuff all game, but unfortunately, that time his team was there. And yeah, getting up the Dazzle pick up. Dazzle was the only person to survive, managed to grave himself and go out. But maybe graving someone else would have been a bit more beneficial that fight. Maybe could have had a trade instead of having Ford go down to 0.
Yeah. Yeah. It's... They're really tough now. I mean, you
someone might actually get the being raw, being disrupted. Oh, but then he just got trying to come out from the morph, he's trying to come out dash instantly, and we have PB actually knocking on his morph, he's taking a lot of damage, Tim is taking a lot of damage from Brew, who's split up already, and they're being healed back by the Witch Doctor. Tim is still trying to run, they're trying to run to the Necro, Tim is like, I'll take it for you, but he's being silenced by the bear, and Malik actually lands on 3, he comes out with Witch Doctor for ulti, it's going, and then we're actually having a TP out with no chance because of the shotgun, and the only remaining person we have on DTT is our Beastmaster.
Yeah, it was really disrupted fight, like no pun intended. That actually went quite forward to this very interesting area here near the camp, because Wings sort of really they backed out from off, try and give themselves a little bit of room, so they make that extra top down over Beastmaster, and he's being out of this one. Grave is out help. Dan is not going to be able to save the day in his case, but that fight was so all over the place. You have such hard time killing, hard to clean out Morley. Then you've got the heal. Coconut, the thumbs from Beyond, and then of course you've got Poison and Ricky and Counter 6, wow, Deco Slam, catching out, and you can see XemistrY goes down, and that is such it, I believe, for DTT. They've given it a really good to try and compete this high level change team, of course. And I'm going to take it's a GG, and we can get the 2 done. There's best 3 things to play. Excellently here. Drop the map, holding the technical game for the key part of that, and we're happy with that win.
Yep, and congratulations to Wings for winning the